promontory right here. The foramina, you know how the cervical, they have the transverse foramen. These are them right here. These are where the arteries are going to come out, or the veins or nerves or something, I don't know. These are the alas, which, if you know Spanish, ala means wings in Spanish, I think. So they're right here. Then on the back you have your medial sacral crest, it's the one that just goes in the middle. And then the lateral sacral crest right here. Then you have your hiatus, it's that little groove right in there, right where my finger's fitting. And then your cornu, and then your canal is just in the middle right there. And I just got that based off of the picture in here. So it's all right here. Yeah, and then in lecture we have like homologs and stuff like that, and you went over those. These are homologus or homologs to the spinous processes. I think these, I believe that the lateral sacral crests are homologs to transverse processes. And then these are homologs to something, I don't remember them. But yeah. So that's there you go. Sorry.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay, so this is the ulna. The way we cite it, or find out where it goes, is U towards U. Radial notch has to be outside towards where the radius will be. Therefore, this is a right ulna. We'll go over the parts. We'll start from the top. This is the olecranon process. This is the coronoid process. This is the trochlear notch. This is the radial notch. And this is the styloid process.
And interosseous crest?
The interosseous crest, though we need to know that more for radius, the ulna, it is right here still. It's like the sharp edge. Now we'll go over articulation for him. Okay? The olecranon fossa of the humerus, which is olecranon fossa of the humerus, articulates with the olecranon process of the ulna. The coronoid fossa articulates with the coronoid process. Trochlea articulates with the trochlear notch, and the head of the radius articulates with the radial notch. Okay, so this is the radius. To do, you make an R. This looks like the knuckles. So you turn it around to show the anatomically correct spot. Oh, look, it lines up. This is a right radius. There's only like 5 parts to the radius. It'll be real quick. Head of the radius, the neck, the radial tuberosity is actually really up close. It's this rough part, if you want to zoom in. And then interosseous crest is this really fine, sharp line. And the last piece is the styloid process, which is sticking out. The articulation that we need to know for this is the head of the radius will articulate with the radial notch of the ulna. So the head of the humerus goes in like that, and it'll cross over.
And that's it?
That's it.
Boom.
Okay, so these are the carpals, except for pisiform. We put it off to the side because we don't need to know it for this test. So this, it looks like a boot. You see it? Boot is trapezoid. If you look at this one, it looks like a half moon. Half moon is lunate.
The twisted S is a
Scaphoid. You see the head? So it's capitate.
Capitate.
This.
That's a rubber ducky.
No, isn't that the hook? That's
It's a
hamate.
hook. It's a hook.
Oh, to
Hamate.
me it looks like a duck. Sorry.
Yeah, the
duck is on
for
the foot.
Oh, the duck on the foot. Okay.
So hook.
If you see a hook, it's a
The
hamate.
hook is a hammy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I don't know.
I think it's that hook right there, yeah.
But this is the hook, so hamate. This looks like a saddle, so it's trapezium.
The trapezium.
It sits on the saddle.
This saddle. Yeah,
And
like,
this one is the 3 flat surfaces. It's the triquetral.
yeah.
Oh, I like it that way. 3 flat surfaces, triquetral.
Because that's how I always remembered it.
I like
Oh, that makes sense because each side doesn't.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of like
That's
a triangle
good.
to me.
Wow. Because you know on the test, it's just going to be...
Okay, so this one, first these are the carpals, except for pisiform still.
Okay.
This looks like a moon, so lunate.
Lunate.
This looks like a boot, so it's trapezoid.
Trapezoid.
This has a head, capitate.
Rounded head.
This has 3 flat surfaces, triquetral.
I like that.
This is twisted S, scaphoid.
The
Scaphoid.
This looks like a saddle. It's
Saddle is a
trapezium.
trapezium.
This is
trapezium.
trapezium
Yes.
fits on the saddle.
And then this is a hook.
The hook is a hemi.
Hammy. HH.
Yep, H and H. That's what I was remembering.
Okay.
Alright, that's good. Carpals. Done.
Okay, so the feet we're only gonna go 4. We don't have to know the cuneiforms.
Okay.
This, the biggest one, calcaneus. If you think about it, that's the back of your foot. So back of your foot.
And that's your heel.
Yeah.
Yeah, your heel.
Okay.
Your talus right here is the next biggest one. It's where all the weight of your body is on. Looks like a boat, navy, navicular, cuboid. It's kind of like a cube, not really, but it's closest.
So this is a cuboid. It's flat at the bottom. The navicular is pretty cool.
Boat.
It
Navy.
looks just like a boat, just like a navy. This is the talus, which is the second largest. And then the largest is the calcaneus,
The heel.
and that's your heel.
So this is the os coxa. It's basically the 2 parts of the pelvic girdle, 2 parts of the pelvis, pelvic girdle. So it goes like this. The way you sight it is the acetabulum out because your leg, your femur.
And the big hole is the acetabulum.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is that.
Acetabulum. Okay.
Not this.
Yeah.
And then the pelvis is the sharp part that goes out. So it's like this.
Okay.
Okay. Now there's 3 parts of the pelvis. There's the ilium,
Yeah.
the ischium, and the pubis. Pubis is pointy, and it's in front, like your
Okay,
pubis.
let's start with the ilium.
So yeah, we'll start with the ilium after I explain the 3 different parts. This is the top, the iliac crest, and then this is the greater sciatic notch. The greater sciatic notch. And again, the acetabulum is part of all 3 parts. So I'll probably repeat acetabulum several times. Now let's go over to ischium, because it has a lot of things we need to know. We have this is a greater sciatic notch. We have over here the lesser sciatic notch.
What's the greatest sciatic notch?
It's part of the ilium.
Oh, okay.
And then ischium has the lesser sciatic notch, the ischial tuberosity, and then the ramus of the ischium. And that's for the lateral view. The inner side, we still have the lesser sciatic notch, and this is still the ischial tuberosity. Okay, now we'll go over pelvis. Pelvis, we start here again with the acetabulum, the superior ramus of the pubis, the inferior ramus of the pubis, the pubic crest, and then medial view. I'm just gonna go over everything again. We still have the obturator foramen. Then this part is the pubic symphysial surface, and this is superior ramus of the pubis.
What's the inferior ramus? Inferior ramus. And then superior ramus.
Just do it there. Superior ramus is right here.
And then
Superior, inferior, superior.
where's the pubic crest again?
Pubic crest is this part.
Okay. Go.
Okay. You ready now?
Yeah.
Count off or just
Go.
it's good. This is femur. You can tell it's the right because the socket goes in here into the acetabulum, and the knee looking part or the weird creepy bit in back. Okay, so we'll start from the top. We have the head, we have the greater trochanter, the lesser trochanter, and then we have linea aspera, which is this line right here.
The linea aspera.
Yeah, the linea aspera. Now we have epicondyles on both sides. These 2 here. Since this is in more medial, this is lateral. Now right here, these 2 parts, these are just called condyles. This is medial condyle and this is lateral condyle because medial in, lateral out. The only thing now is the intercondylar fossa, and that's right
Which
here.
is in between the
In between the
condyles.
condyles, intercondylar fossa, and that is the femur. And wait, well, there's a patella too, but I don't have it. Okay, so this is the tibia. The way we articulate this is this looks like a knee, so this is the front half. This is that little piece on your ankle. So this is a right. We'll start from the top. Right here is the intercondylar eminence because it's in between the 2 condyles. Intercondylar eminence. This, because it's closer to the inside, is medial condyle. This is lateral condyle. Now there's a tibial tuberosity right here, and it's like this rough itty bit that sticks out a little bit. Tibial tuberosity. This is the anterior surface, so this is the anterior crest. Right here is the interosseous crest, because it'll be in between tibia and fibula, so interosseous crest. The medial malleolus is right here. That's this little piece that looks like an ankle, and the fibular notch is right here, where the fibula articulates with the tibia. Good.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, can you just go over it again in the same video?
Yeah.
Just again.
Okay, so like I said, this is the little ankle part, and this looks like your knee, so this is anterior side, and this is a right. Right here is the intercondylar eminence, because it's in between the two condyles. This is the medial condyle, and this is the lateral condyle. Right here we have this little itty bit sticking out, that's the tibial tuberosity. Since this is the front, this is an anterior view, this is anterior crest. This is the interosseous crest, and it's because the fibula is right here, so it's in between these two, that crest. Now, there's also the medial malleolus, medial, middle, and then malleolus is just whatever. And then fibular notch, the fibula articulates here. Fibular notch, medial malleolus, anterior crest, interosseous crest, tibial tuberosity, medial condyle, lateral condyle, intercondylar eminence. That's it. Okay, so fibula, let's go over it real quick. This is the head, and the way we can tell is this flat bit on the bottom, that means this is towards the bottom, right? This is towards the foot. And then this lateral malleolus is pointed back a little. So it's like this is the head, this is the lateral malleolus, and right here, this is the interosseous
border.
It's between the tibia and this part of the fibula.
One more
So
time.
Interosseous border is right here, lateral malleolus, and then head.
Head.
You ran out of space.